First Inter Miami, and now Miami Dolphins. TTC, I'm Dolphignition. Now, I never made a hate week to Denver, so doing this video is optional. However, I did predict in my Dolphins season predictions video that we'd beat the Broncos, and what happened instead was a lesson learned that when you're on a win streak, you should cherish them while it lasts before it fades away. Especially when our offense, under Tua's leadership, was a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. And sure enough, a desperate team like Elway's men in the white, navy blue, and orange took advantage of it. Now, many of my fellow Dolphins, I expect, are going to say the obvious, that Fitzpatrick costed us the game. My fellow Dolphin fans, don't drink that Kool-Aid. Fitzpatrick came in, we had good moments of hope, and even though the Magic School Bus stopped at the impressive interception caught by Simmons, before that, Tua was on target with his passes, and there were moments of hope as he was playing since he came in, whereas majority of Tua's performance overall, his throws were either too sudden or too high. Lion's share of this blame all goes to our O-line's lackluster performance at defending Tua as well. He got sacked, if I am not mistaken, 5 times. I think it was 5 times he got sacked. So, if I'm not mistaken, lackluster would be too much of a compliment for this. But in all honesty, this was one of those games where the opponents, hence Denver, and their fantastic do-or-die mentality trotting right into this game with their fantastic defense overwhelms any criticism or blame we have for certain people on our squadron. Broncos Nation. We Dolphins have been in this situation plenty of times, where it's usually do or die before entering a game, and then after the game, we tend to cash grab a win to stay alive. Now in this new decade, we were the opposite end on that spectrum. You guys got your revenge after our last meet when we crushed you guys 35-9, and also got revenge on us as we paved way for the Chiefs, one of your most hated rivals in the division, to get their Super Bowl win last season. So in that aspect, I'm going to humbly hold this loss, take it as revenge, and give the mile-high salute. Congratulations, Denver. Defense better keep up with the good work. Nick Chubb did great. Locke performed better in the long run than our guy. Plenty of men on our defense just outplayed our Tua Shields. And yeah, it's incredible. But if there's one thing you need to know about us Dolphins, is that we've suffered 20-plus years of underwhelming seasons, losses that helped boost teams' and players' confidence when they thought they sucked, and on top of that, even though it's fun going on a win streak, we didn't overlook the sketchy offense that got carried by our defense. So, we're kind of down to earth with this result. We're not going to go crazy angry over this. The final score was Miami 13, Denver 20. And it's really satisfying that the last thing that happened in that game, filled with flags, crazy calls, crazier throws, impressive runs, and heartbreaking interceptions and sacks, is that when our guy tackled that guy who aimed to put that extra final nail in the coffin as time ran out, that right there was a statement to the rest of the NFL that this Dolphins team is still here to compete, whether it's for a wild card or, if we play our cards right and shit happens with Allen's men, possibly top spot in our division. But until then, congratulations to all the Broncos fans, Bronc Nuts, Sev Cisneros, aka Savage, and all the rest of the Broncoholics, Broncos Nation, Mile High Nation, or whatever the proper name the fan base is called. But I think I have the perfect name to call your team walking out of this game with that win. The Horses of Different Colors. Well done, Denver. Keep up the good work. As for my fellow Dolphins, keep that same energy going with... Keep that same energy going, because our next opponents, we're back to the Jets. So, that should be an easy win, so long as our men in the offense line get not the run, and I'm not talking about the running backs, I'm not talking about the receivers, those guys are great, but I'm talking about both whoever our quarterback is, because whether it was Tua not looking hot the entire game, or Fitzpatrick, who made a soul-crushing interception, just whoever's the quarterback, and all the men that are supposed to protect my quarterback, just so long as they keep it together, we should be great in this marathon. And that's all I have to say. This is Dolphignition, fins up, and I'm out.